So these wands are our smallest wand. They're called the Virgin, and they come in black obsidian and rose quartz. Now they're about 10 to 12 centimeters long, and almost about 1 to 2 centimeters thick. They come with a little tapered end on each side, or like a little tip. And what that helps with is what I call de-armoring. So vaginal de-armoring is really, really good if you want to release tension. Just like our neck holds tension, or certain body parts hold, muscle tension, our vagina does as well. Our pelvic floor is made up of a series of muscles and ligaments that can get really tight, particularly if there's something that you've suppressed, or, some trauma that you've experienced. So what these are really, really good for is inserting in and using that little tapered end, that little tip, to press into certain spots on the top, to the right, to the bottom, and, mapping the yoni with these little wands. And it's great to have a hard, pleasure tool to be able to do this, because if you were using something that was silicone or rubber, it would actually bend back and it wouldn't press into that certain part. So you can imagine when you're rubbing into a muscle, it really helps if something's quite hard. Now, these are really good for women who are virgins, hence the name. They're great for women who have an overactive pelvic floor. And a lot of pelvic floor physios are saying so many women do have an overactive pelvic floor. And that basically means that you're tightening all the time. And so it's just as important to relax the yoni. When you're using the yoni egg, when you're doing your Kegel exercises, you contract, but you always want to be able to relax, because if you don't, you won't have pleasurable sex. You won't be able to have the full extent of the orgasm that you'd like to have. You might feel pain, numbness, or tension. And so by pressing into your yoni with one of these, this one symbolizes love, this one symbolizes letting go and releasing negative energy, you're going to feel more blood flow, more energy, and more sensation. So they are quite small. I wouldn't say you'd use them to get yourself off, if you know what I mean. You'd want to use something more like the pleasure wand, and you can see that this is about the same kind of, double the size. And more for thickness and penetration. So this is more for healing, or if you are a virgin or have an overactive pelvic floor. So I hope you love them. They're incredible tools to have.